Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is actually really exciting because I'm going to be reviewing the Oticon Connectclip. This is not very new. I mean, it's been around for a couple of months, a little longer than that, and I was really debating whether or not I should get it, and I did, and I have some thoughts on it like I was in my hearing aid review of the Opens. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. There are some good things and there are also some bad things that I do not like about this. So yeah, just take it with a grain of salt. I have only had this for about a week now, but I've really been trying to get to know it as a device and really get to use it enough where I feel comfortable on recommending it to you guys. So if you're new here, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button down below. I do post videos at least once a week and a lot of them are hearing related. I have an entire playlist which you can see right here. And yeah, let's just get into it. So first of all, if you don't know what the Connectclip is, it's basically an accessory which you can only use with your Oticon Opn hearing aid. It comes in a box like this and it has everything you need, like your charger, the lanyard, information booklets, and all that good stuff. Alright, the box was so big, but the clip looked like this. It is so small. That was my first reaction when I saw it. It is so small. Smaller than the palm of my hand. So my first reaction was, wow, I'm gonna lose this, and I have lost it a couple times in the very short amount of time that I've had it, but it is very nice. I do like the fact that it is small because it's nice and discreet, and I think the hearing aid market in general hasn't had something that's been this small. I did have the streamer, I still have it, and the streamer is this big thing and it doesn't work that well in my opinion. I've talked about it before. It was very good when it first came out. I got the first edition and I thought it was amazing, but then I stopped using it because it just wasn't good. It took about 2.5 hours for me to charge this thing completely, which is very good. On the website it said 2 hours, so it probably only took 2 hours, but I had it on the thing for 2.5 hours and it charged completely, and I've been using it for about a week on and off, and I've only recharged it once, which is very good. It is supposed to last you like 7 hours on the microphone function because they want you to be able to use it at school, to use it as an FM system. So the little clip looks like this. This is the microphone that you see right in the center. It's a very sleek looking device. I believe it only comes in black. There's a clip that rotates 360 degrees around, and then there's 3 buttons on the side. This is like the big button where you like turn it on and off and change the different programs, and there's an up and down button for volume. As far as the clip goes, I have to say it is not good. Like, I was fiddling with this for a very long time the first time I got it, and I was trying to like clip it onto something, and it just like, it's so hard to use. Here, I'll try to clip it on to my jacket. Like, it works, but it's not that strong and I feel like it's about to come off. So I do wish the clip was better. You can't take it off. This is like the only thing attached to it, and it comes with 2 lanyards of different sizes. They're basically the same size, and the lanyards are nice. They work really well. I just wish the lanyard that it came with had like adjusting straps so you could adjust the length yourself and make it closer to you, but it doesn't. That's not really a problem because you can basically buy any lanyard and it would work with it. I just don't like the ones that they provided. This retails for $250, I'm pretty sure, and I will let you know my thoughts on the price. For me, I think it's overpriced, but for someone else, I think it might actually be worth it, but we'll get into that later. Alright, so this is marketed as a device that connects to your hearing aids and any other Bluetooth device, and you can control the volume and you make phone calls with it, and it basically does every single thing your hearing aid already does for you if you have an Apple device. If you have an iPhone like me, this is practically more or less useless because you're supposed to connect it to your phone, like let's say an Android, which you can't connect to your regular Opn hearing aids itself, and that's how you're able to play music and connect it, because this clip serves as something like in between. Your Android, for example, you connect this to the Android, which connects to your hearing aids, if that makes any sense. So it's very, very cool and very, very exciting if you have any other device that is not an Apple phone, because then you can control everything that you do with your hearing aid with the device. But if you have an Apple phone, let me tell you, I connected it and I was just so confused. I was like, why do I have this? What did this do? It literally did nothing. The only thing that would be cool if you like to be discreet and you don't want to like have your phone with you at all times or control it manually, you can just have it attached to you and control the volume. It does have some weird like function. If you're listening to music and you press this big long button here, it pauses the music, but if you press it again, it doesn't play the music, which is kind of weird. When I connected my iPhone to the Connect-Clip, it was basically the same as my hearing aids. Like the sound quality wasn't different, nothing was really different. It was really cool though, being able to control volume with this, but I think that's just a little gadget that I just don't need for $250. I will say I find myself touching this all the time because it is so nice and smooth. Look at how small the charging port is. I absolutely love it. It's so discreet and it doesn't take up a lot of space. I do like the size of it, by the way. Alright, now that we've talked about the connecting feature, let's talk about the one feature where everyone can use it no matter what, and that is the FM system, the microphone function. I love it so much. My hearing is always like this, and right now it's like this. So hopefully it'll bounce back up. It usually always does, but right now it's like really bad. Microphone function is so good. It is so sensitive. I used this in the car, so I was in the front seat and I gave it to my sister who was in the back seat, and she was talking on it and I could hear everything she was saying, and usually I can't really understand her when we're sitting like that because I can't see her and I can't turn around to see her, so I could understand everything and it was absolutely amazing. It is so sensitive. The distance, it goes up to 65 feet, and I do believe that is true because I did a little hallway test with my dad and it works like a dream. Like the distance and the range is amazing. And it's so interesting and cool to see how far that they come from a device like the streamer, which the range was not good at all. So the range is really good. It feels too good to be true, and the microphone quality is absolutely amazing and loud and clear and so sensitive, and it is a dream if you walk into really big crowded places. Because the microphone is so sensitive, you can't really hold it and talk into it because like any little movement will pick up and it actually gives you quite a headache. Also, be careful like where you have the person put this if you're using it like an FM system, because if it's connected to like a necklace or something that's like moving a lot, that will also give you a headache. I don't think Oticon has found the perfect balance of sound with their microphones. Every single device that I've tried, FM system, Connect-Clip, whatever, like the microphone has always been an issue for me from one end of the spectrum to the other. Like I think that they need to have that perfect balance and they still haven't found it. But it gives me hope because this is only the first version of the Connect-Clip, and there were like 3 versions of the streamers and I only got the first one. I think that it does have the capacity to get better. The microphone is just not there yet, but it does make a huge difference, especially if you can't see the person. I will be using this baby at school because I did keep the Opn hearing aids without a telecoil, so it can't really connect to an FM system, which I was fine with because I hate the boots. I think that is like so ridiculous and I just do not like connecting my hearing aids to boots. I hated that. This eliminates that, and I will be using this at school, and maybe I'll give you an update if you guys want to see it. Do you need this? No. Is it nice? Yes. If you have any other phone other than iPhone, then I would say 100% get this because I love the Opn feature where you can connect it to your phone and do all that cool gadgety tech stuff. Like that is by far my favorite thing about the hearing aid itself. I can't imagine like going through my day and not listening to music through my hearing aids. Like I just can't imagine it. It's not part of my life anymore. If you have an Android, get it. If you have an iPhone and you have the telecoil version of these hearing aids, then don't get it. Like, it's not worth $250. If you're like me and have the Opn hearing aids and iPhone without the telecoil and you want something that can serve as an FM system, and then this is a really good option for you. But I would recommend getting it and trying it out before you actually take the plunge and purchase it. I do like it. Yes, I was being a little hard on it, but I love everything to be perfect, and I always believe that there's room to improve with anything that you make. If you have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll do my best to answer them. And I'm gonna go ahead and go now. I have a grad party to get to and it's raining, but whatever, we're gonna make it fun. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, because my uploading schedule is like all over the place, so you want to be notified whenever I post a video. I hope you all have an amazing weekend and rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.